Leather Tuscadero's shocking confession, what Suzi Quatro finally revealed after all these years. For fans of the beloved 1970s TV sitcom Happy Days, Leather Tuscadero was the ultimate rebel, a tough, leather-clad rocker with swagger, soul, and a whole lot of attitude. Played by real-life rock star Suzi Quatro, Leather became an instant fan favorite, especially among young girls who saw her as a symbol of female strength in a male-dominated world. But behind the scenes, Suzi Quatro was living a very different reality, one she kept hidden for decades. Now, in a recent interview and past memoir revelations, Suzi finally opened up about the pressure, pain, and personal struggles that came with being Leather Tuscadero. And her shocking confession has left fans stunned. Suzi Quatro confessed that while she looked powerful on screen, she was deeply insecure during the height of her fame. She admitted she often felt like an imposter in Hollywood, unsure of where she truly fit. "I was a musician, not an actress," she said. "They threw me in front of a camera and expected me to just be Leather. People assumed I was that tough girl, but I was breaking inside." She revealed that behind the leather jacket and confident smirk, she was battling anxiety and loneliness, especially as one of the only women in the rock scene and as an outsider in the acting world. Even more surprising was Suzi's admission that she almost turned down the role of Leather Tuscadero altogether. At the time, she was already a successful musician in Europe, and she feared that a TV sitcom could ruin her rock credibility. "I didn't want to become a gimmick," she confessed. "I fought hard to be taken seriously as a bass player, and suddenly I was being asked to be someone's little sister in a sitcom. But ultimately, she took the part to reach a broader audience, and to show young girls that they could be fierce, talented, and unapologetically different." One of the most painful parts of Suzi's confession was about how Hollywood treated her. She revealed that after her initial appearances on Happy Days, she was offered several other roles, but only as the tough girl or the rocker chick. Casting directors didn't see her as anything more. "I got typecast fast," she said. "They loved Leather, but they didn't want Suzi. That hurt more than I expected." Suzi also opened up about the pressures of fame, admitting that she felt trapped by her public image. Fans expected her to always be Leather, bold, brash, unbreakable, even though she was struggling behind the scenes. "I didn't have the space to be vulnerable," she said. "People wanted the leather and the attitude. No one asked how I was really doing." She turned to songwriting as a form of therapy, channeling her pain into music. But even then, she said, the industry didn't always listen. In perhaps the most shocking part of her confession, Suzi admitted that she once considered walking away from the spotlight completely. Burned out by the pressure, misunderstood by the public, and creatively stifled, she thought about quitting music and television for good. "I felt invisible," she said. "I thought maybe it was time to disappear." But she didn't. Instead, she reinvented herself, returned to music with full creative control, and learned how to separate Leather Tuscadero from Suzi Quatro. Today, Suzi reflects on her time as Leather with pride, but also with a new honesty. "I'm glad I did it," she said. "But I wish I'd had the freedom to be more than just the image." Her confession has resonated deeply with fans, many of whom say they admire her now more than ever, not for the leather jacket, but for the courage to tell the truth.